Good morning. Tank here with you. You're not going to know what's so funny. I just recorded this whole segment on photo. So, we'll do it again. Question is, where are we at today? That's right, we're in the White Wilderness, or White Mountains. We got a little bit of a road hike down this road down here. We're going to be here for 4 days, 3 nights, not including last night in the parking lot where we slept. About a 12.5-hour drive for us up here. But we're gonna come down this road, find the hidden trail, over to the Mt Trail, and we'll take that down to the Carter. And we're going up over the Carters today and across Mount Hight. Which Carters have we got?
Middle, South, and Dome.
We're going to go across the Middle, the South, and Carter Dome. Probably going to do about 10 miles today, hopefully.
Ish.
It's I think 6:45 a.m. No, 6:35 a.m. So we're getting a nice early start. We're probably going to need all of it. And you're probably wondering, who do I got with me today? Candyman.
Yeah.
First time in the whites.
Yeah.
Excited?
A little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's get you a fresh view of how excited you are to be here at the White Mountains.
It's going to be one of the roughest trails I've done ever. Not the highest I've been, but the roughest, definitely.
It's going to be rough. Listen, every trip, not all of us have our life together like the Candyman. So, packing for the trip, we get here and I realize, oh, I left my belt at home for my shorts / pants. So that's going to be interesting. Oh,
And then
we're climbing.
he doesn't have a pair of these.
Yeah, we're going to be doing 15,000 feet of elevation gain, some serious gnarly climbs down. I left my trekking poles at home too. I only own like 6 pairs of them, so it's kind of understandable how I could forget them. So it's going to be interesting. But that's what you do on the trail. You adapt and you overcome. I mean, nothing ever goes perfect, and I got something in my shoe. So another thing I just figured out, I realized, I haven't started my maps program. Well, I've been fishing a lot, bass tournaments and stuff, and I dropped my phone in the lake. Because it's the same exact phone, all my stuff downloaded right back onto it. But apparently, my maps program didn't. Something I'll remedy after this trip. Kind of sucks that, I don't get to map this one. It's kind of a bummer. It's no belt, no trekking poles, no GPS data. I'm in the White Mountains. What else could go wrong? So on this trail, we should have a total of just over 15,000 feet in elevation gain. So if you combine that, it's going to be about 30,000 feet of total elevation change. But I don't know which one I'm looking the least forward to. The 15,000 going up, or the 15,000 going down. We should do a little over 30 miles. Like I said, today we got Carter Middle, Carter South, Carter Dome, Hight. Apparently Hight is going to have even a better view than Carter Dome. So pretty excited about that. We'll come down off the Carters, camp at Carter Notch tonight, and then tomorrow we will tackle the Wildcats. About 40 minutes in, we're going up, and something tells me this is my story for the next 6 hours. Moving on up. So you come to the White Mountains and you think, I'm just going to take a small walk in the woods. We're an hour in. My trail, probably about a 45-degree vertical as far as I can see. And luckily I can't see very far. because I know it keeps doing it for quite some time. What do you think, Candyman? You excited to be with me or what?
No.
And still going up. Yeah, we're only about an hour and 20 minutes in. I figure this is going to be a good 5-hour climb. Seems to be about the norm here when you're climbing a mountain from the bottom. You know, well, for me, I'm looking at 4 to 6 hours. So, you know, I figure the way this trail broke up, should do our major climb every single morning. There's a lot of trails here where you can jump on top of a ridge and run the ridge pretty much all the way around and then come down. We're going to be going up and down 3 times as we switch from one mountain range to the next. So why not make it a tough hike? You know, they shut us down for a while, but we're back. Now this is the whites I remember from 16. Yeah, we're going up through there. Really hard to make out, but that is about as vertical as you want to see. So here's a little bit better perspective going the other way. I'm going to show you Candyman. Straight out from me. There's Brad down there. If I put this camera at my chest just straight out, that's straight out. His head is barely in the frame. We are maybe 15 yards apart. So we're walking through the whites here, and I always find it fascinating. I love learning about my different plants, animals. Heard a squirrel giving an alert call, which is pretty neat. Learning those different calls, things like that. But plant identification and plant utilization, I love it. So
we found a lot, a lot of silver birch, or can be known as paper birch. Great fire starter. We have some right here. Just rip off the bark just like that. It can be green, it can be wet. Flame will still catch this. And it just pulls apart just in shreds. It's amazing stuff. About that much will get your fire going really good. Not a whole lot off of a tree. Not the whole tree. There you go. Put your lighter to it.
That's amazing. There you have it, guys. You see silver birch, and the birch trees are pretty easy to identify. It's probably one of, I'm gonna say it's probably the easiest tree to identify, just because there's not many trees that look like a birch tree. I mean, when you see that bark peeling off of it like paper, you almost immediately know whether that's a white birch, a river birch, a silver birch. Like that right there. See how that's just coming off? And all you do is come up to here, grab this piece. I'm not going to do it. Just pull that little strip off. You're good to go. So, always love learning new things while I'm out here. Never realized that there was a silver birch. So that's a new one for me. I mean, being from Ohio, we don't have silver birch. We have birch trees, white birch and stuff, but we don't have silver birch. So that's interesting, a little different composition, a little different makeup, a little bit different way to process it. It's exciting. You don't see this in a lot of videos, but for trails, for some reason, this seems to be the norm. Trail. So that's the trail right there. We are literally walking up the washout here and just going, need water? Right here's where we are. Oh, And we're still on the Mt Trail. We haven't hit the Carter Trail yet. All right, so we are still on the Mt Trail. We are 2 hours in. As you can tell by my forehead, which is glistening. No, I did not put on baby oil like a wrestler before this video take. That's all natural. Brad can probably smell it. He told me I was steamy hot. Not sure what that's supposed to mean. I think it meant that there was steam rising off me, but it is Candyman, you never know. What have we got elevation-wise?
So far, this is saying we have done 1,606 feet of elevation gain and 50 loss.
So we're over 1,600 feet of gain already. We're 2 hours into the trail.
And
But the good
2
news
miles.
is 1/10 of our elevation gain is now complete. Look at that, it looks like lichen.
Yeah.
If you can't start a fire here, you're in deep trouble. Don't ever go anywhere. Wow. So we're gonna go over South Carter, or no, Middle Carter, then South Carter, and then Hight and Carter Dome in the next 5.2 miles. Even amidst all the pain and suffering, you pop out and you get clearings like that right there. How gorgeous is that? Look how clear the mountains are. Wish I knew which one that one was, but I don't. So I'm not even gonna claim to. I barely know the name of the mountain that I'm on currently. Watching any of my adventures, you know that history of things and exactly where I'm at is not necessarily my strong suit. I'm on the trail, I'm in the whites, I'm headed to the Carters. Whatever mountains those are, I ain't got no clue, but my God, are they gorgeous. Brad is, Candyman is somewhere down there. I hear him coming, so I know he's still alive. That's where we're going, still up. Not to the top yet, are we?
Nah.
But you find some cool stuff?
Oh, found some a lot of cool stuff. Well, right down here at your feet. A lot of people don't know what that is.
Dude, what is it?
It's violet. Everyone thinks it's purple.
Let's say violets are purple.
They also come in white.
Whoa. Gorgeous. And just in case you're still worried about starting fire because you didn't bring your Bic.
Got old man's beard.
All over the place. I'll be dead honest with you at this point. If the fire danger is anywhere above low, do not have a fire here. This place is a kindling match, ready to go up. Be very careful with fire here. You never see me have fire in my videos. Reason is, it's not worth the risk. All right? Campfires are great. Have them in a ring in your backyard or in a designated campsite far away from the woods. There is no reason to be starting a fire in these types of woods. None whatsoever. Because the only thing that can happen from it is tragedy. Keep the woods safe. Y'all see that right there? That's my dream. I'm now on the Appalachian Trail. And we're headed to Zeta Pass. We're still on the North Carter Trail. We've just come 1.2 miles up it off of the Mt Trail. And we're headed to the right, not to the Mt campsite, which is 2 miles down that way. But we're headed to Zeta Pass. There it is. That will always be #1 for me. When I hit this point on my AT through hike, when I get to Zeta Pass sign here, I'll be touching this again, remembering this trip, and just reminiscing about all my hiking. But let's do it. That's hiking gold right there, boys and girls. Hiking gold. Oops. Don't know if that's coming through real well, but that is Washington, the crown jewel of the white. We're up here, we just went over Lethe. Pretty sure we crested it. And in front of us here, over both of those mountains there, that's probably middle and south, or the way to get to middle, I don't know. But I thought it was safe to shoot video now. Had a little bit of an emotional moment back there, hitting the AT, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
What does that mean to you?
Dream come true.
Man, if you're a hiker, this is what you live for right here. I mean, listen, climbing at over 3,000 feet to get up here sucked.
But worth it after we touched the blaze.
Everything is now worth it. It's worth it.
Yep.
The drive was worth it. Everything's worth it now. So let's go have some freaking fun, man.
There we go.
Woo! How you doing, my friend? How you doing? What's going on? You sticking around for some pretty pictures? Yeah? Are you trying to figure out why we're on your hill? It's kind of strange, ain't it? We're up here, and we have picked up a couple companions. These two right here, yeah, there you go, get up there, are now following us. We're gonna call those our trail angels. That's the good spirits of the world looking over us. That is so insane to have grouse just flying basically up to you. Like saying, what's up, man? What are you doing up here? Look.
Thanks.
Oh, he just shot through over there. This is so insane. I'm gonna keep it going for a second here. See if we can't get him flying out here in front of us, because they are actually tracking beside us and with us. I mean, they must realize I'm a hunter without a gun right now, because generally if I got a shotgun, them grouse ain't coming nowhere near me. And if they do, they usually end up on my dinner table. But these ones, they're special grouse. Yeah, they're AT grouse. We're gonna let them live, because that's what we do. My little guardian grouse still following me around. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, look at it. There's Lethe. We just came off the top of Lethe over there. And look. Oh yeah. That is just mountain after mountain, as far as you can see around. Right there's Carter Middle. You gotta go over this little bump right over here. Where is this bump? That's Carter Middle. Man, just look at that. Dude, let's get over here for a second. I'm on top of the world, people. Look at that. And I love you. Thank you, Mr. Grouse, for watching over us. Yes, send us your good energy. My buddy, my friend. I know I take a lot of animal videos, guys. Most people read about or hear about from other people. We're living it. While all you guys are worried about all that crap, this is life. It's what you make it. Great view of Washington. Clay, Jefferson, Adams. Oh yeah. And it's always windy in the whites. It's just the way it is. When you're up here, this is wind, baby. Oh my goodness. Top of the world. Come to the whites, they say. climb to the top of the world, they say, and then get blessed with views that just absolutely don't stop. All right, little update here. We stopped for about 40 minutes of lunch. We found a great spot in between Middle and South. That was just a great overlook of the presidentials. So we set the chairs up. We ate lunch. Ran into another hiker, man. Really cool dude. Hopefully we'll see him again. I think our paths gonna cross definitely again at least once, if not a campsite. Great guy, man. Local guy. Great to meet you. Sorry, dude, I don't remember your name. I'm bad with everything. But now we're running over here to South, I believe. We're gonna go up it. Then we got Hight and the Dome. Then we're down to our campsite. And right now, time-wise, it's 12:52. We took a 40-minute break. So I've been back on the trail for about 10 minutes. Great lunch break. Nice pace. Love what I got going on here. I mean, the majestic views. Frankly, I don't care what video looks like. The pictures I take, none of it does any justice to the gorgeous beauty of these mountains. New Hampshire, you have some of the best looking mountains in the world. Love it. So, sitting at home, watching YouTube, drinking a nice cold beverage, maybe eating a sandwich. Like, oh man, the boys are on top of the mountain. They got ridge running. Easy hiking. And then the White Mountain says, oh hey, did I tell you? You're still in the White Mountains, baby. Oh yeah, that doesn't even come out close to video. That's about a 70-degree climb right there. And when I say climb, that's not a trail. No, it's a climb. Touch the cairns, you have summited wherever I'm at.
South Carter.
South Carter, that's where I'm at. Told you, I never know where I'm at or what I'm talking about, but I always know where I'm going. It's that way. So let me tell you, just left Carter South, and don't make no doubt about it, you're headed to Zeta Pass. Unfortunately, you come down at least 1,000 feet. Like, that's not good, because that means we're going up 1,000 feet. I mean, easily on this next side. So Hight and Dome is all I got left today, and then down off the Dome, and we're camping. Probably only have about 4 miles left or 5 miles, but something tells me I got 2 mountains and a few thousand feet of up to go yet, and about 4,000 feet of down. So you do the math. That's a lot of thousands of feet up and down in a matter of about 3 to 4 miles. Randy man. The whites. How you feeling?
Sore and tired.
My God, I am so stoked right now. I just did my first trail magic ever while on the trail. Me, Candyman, we ran into 2 AT thru hikers. They call themselves the Meandering Moms. Apparently they do the AT every year, they said. And we passed them. They were asking about water because they were almost out. They were using tablets. We have our Catadine Beef Freeze. And as silly as it sounds, our trail magic was we filtered their water for them real quick. We're like, man, you need water right now. We filtered them real quick, got them back up and running. It was so awesome. Just the little things like that. That one lady, she was every bit of 60 plus. The fact that she's out here doing the AT every single year, awe-inspiring. Meandering moms, if you ever see this, it was great to meet you, and what an inspiration. Keep it going, girls. Just came to the trail junction right here. Carter Dome via Mount Hight, 1.3 miles. Where we're staying at tonight is 2.5, and that's following the AT. Or you can take this under trail. Carter Dome is 1 mile, and the hut notch is 2.2 miles. So it's a 0.3 mile excursion to hit Mount Hight, and I'm sure it's straight up, but I'm doing it. Candyman might take the other trail, I'm not sure. I'm gonna get him up here and find out how he's feeling. I'm definitely gonna go do Mount Hight and around that way. And maybe I'll just meet him at Carter Dome, or maybe he'll come do Mount Hight with me. I know he's pretty tore up right now, so White Mountains ain't no joke. Be in shape, be ready for it. You know you're in the whites if you're in pain. No pain, no the whites. That's the way to Mount Hight. Straight up. Down there, there's a trail junction, and if you're doing the Presicat loop, you can technically skip Mount Hight. I'm not going to. It's 0.3 miles longer. Definitely adds a little bit extra elevation gain. Wish I had my map program running. I don't, because I ain't got it on my phone. But there is an option. Being from the great Buckeye state, who knows when I'll get back here. So I am taking the arduous, and I mean arduous, 0.3 mile climb. Look, I came from down there. That's straight out. That's where I came up. And this is straight in front of me. There goes the trail. This is a trail. Let me tell you, I'm gonna be glad I did. Right now, second guessing why I came up this trail. I mean, to say, if you come the way we did over the Carters to here, then to Carter Dome, like I'm gonna be going, when you hit that junction down there, as this is 0.3 miles longer, it's straight up. Like, I mean, just 12 steps ago, I was like 100 feet below where I am right now. That's no joke. But look at this. Yeah, and I'm not even to the top yet. I am, however, hitting the alpine zone, and I'm still going up. Actually, then we'll get to no trees, but my God, my phone is almost at a 60-degree down angle to make that look straight. I mean, that is down there. I'm not there yet. That's the top up there somewhere. And yeah, I'm climbing that. But, my God, what wondrous things thou hast made. That's Washington over there. That's Clay right there. It's Jefferson or Adams. I think that's Adams. And then that right there is Madison, which I'll come down Monday. That over there is where I came from. Those are the Carters. That's Carter South right there. Right, that's Carter Middle right there. That's Carter South right there. Just came all the way down that into that valley, and look where I am now. Like, I am seriously beat. So we're gonna talk about something. I said I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I need to talk about it because frankly, it's important. When you're hiking, you have to know your physical limitations. You have to know how your body is feeling. Down at the bottom, I took this trail up to Mount Hight. Candyman took the lower route. It's gonna skip Mount Hight and take him to the top of Carter Dome. My trail is 0.3 miles longer. but I'll guarantee you I just added over 1,000 feet of straight elevation climb. So it won't show on his GPS data, but when you hit that bottom, man, if you're hurting, don't come to Hight. There's always another time. There's always another way in. If you want to burn it, just let me explain something to you. That right there, to date, is by far the hardest 0.3 miles I've ever hiked in my life, because it's almost straight vertical. I mean, hands and knees climbing straight up. Like, it's ridiculous. I haven't done entire 20-30 mile trails that had anything even close to that, and I'm not done. But we're going to the top. Am I gonna feel this? Oh, you better believe I'm gonna feel this. But you only get one chance, one opportunity. I'm feeling good, so let's get across this sucker. Carter Dome, over there is where we'll meet Brad. Top of that. Just like that is the top. All right. Woo. The views up here, out of this world. Out of this world. Take a look. All right, so a little trail update here. Let's talk about Hight Mountain and Carter Dome. Hight Mountain is way better. Carter Dome's nice. Nowhere near the view of Hight. However, if you are doing the trail that we are, doing the Carters first, over to the Wildcats, when you hit the Junction Trail, don't go up to Hight from there. Walk like you're going to Carter Dome. When you hit the connector trail from Hight coming the other way, hang that left and run up. It's slightly longer. Not gonna lie, it's probably about a mile hike that way. It is 18,000 times easier than doing a half mile straight up. That half mile straight up, man, listen, if you're young or you're feeling it, go for it. It's an adventure of a lifetime. I've done it once, I'll never do it again. I'll always come up and then hang that left, and I'll skip that part. That's just the God's honest truth. It's definitely worth taking that little be about an extra mile to go there and back, because Carter Dome, as awesome as it is, the view sucks. And the descent continues. Yep. That's about 50 degrees or so. And apparently it's gonna get steeper. And I've been going at this for 30-40 minutes of straight down. White Mountains don't play. God, I love them. I don't know how well that's coming out, but that right out there, right out there, see that little white? I'll have to circle it. That's snow. It's July, late July, and I've seen 2 different snowpacks still on these mountains. That's insane. So our descent has been over an hour long, and we've definitely dropped some elevation. Man, check this out. Oh yeah, that's where we're camping, is down in there tonight. Absolutely. So I'm gonna show you my view, and I'm gonna show you what we're doing tomorrow morning. Just to give you an idea of how sane the guy I'm with is, that he's forcing me to do this. Probably against my will at this point. We're camping down in there, by that lake down in there. But that right there, and then up to there, that's the Wildcat. And then I think we're going over that way, or we're going that way. One of the two. And ended up way over there. Honestly, my knees are a little shaky where I'm standing at, and I'll show you why. Yeah, that's a cliff right there. You fall off that, you don't have to worry about COVID. The descent. There's the trail. There's the trail. There's the trail. Oh look, I'm almost, look, there's my feet. And the trail, way down there. That is insane. They don't play around. It's straight up and straight back down. There's no good way to come. That would have been killer to climb. Wow. All right, good morning. Day 2. So, little update. I don't know if I did one last night, man. I was beat. The climb down out of Carter Dome, redonkulous. Like, I mean, you almost need pickaxes and ropes. It was so steep. But hey, welcome to the Whites, right? We got to Carter Hut. It was all closed. There was a couple girls there, aides or whatever they are. Volunteer workers or something. That sun is bright behind me, ain't it? And so we came down the Wild River Trail, 1/4 mile just outside, found a real great campsite. Camped with a dad and his daughter and some other old lady. She broke out early, I guess. She was going up Carter Notch. So we're walking back up here to the AMC hut and gonna get our plan for today. Not sure exactly what we're doing, but we're doing something. How you feeling this morning?
I'm here.
Holding up?
A little bit.
Listen, when you hike to Carter's or anywhere in the White Mountains, that's about the best you're gonna do the next morning. I'm here. That's me.
That is so beautiful. Look at that rock face. Good morning, yeah, I got the water behind me. Cool, clear lake. Look how beautiful the lilies look, man, in bloom. Look at that. Oh, this is what we were doing. We're not hiking at this point. We're mountain climbing. Come on.
Fuck you.
That looks like just a flat little trail through there, don't it? Oh no, it's not. I was on pretty much my hands and knees. Well, not my knees, my toes and my hands, because I forgot my trekking poles. Getting up that. Yeah, there's 10 feet in the Whites. That's Carter Dome way up over there. I'd love to come down that ridge, but we didn't. We took a much more direct route straight down. Tell you what, the Whites make you want to jump off small cliffs head first, and then you get something like this, and it almost fades away. I said almost, because the pain never fades. Morning.
Morning.
Morning, man. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Oh, dreading what you just came down.
Yeah.
That's what we came down last night. Matter of fact, I got some video that you just watched of me looking the other direction, standing at those ledges, coming down that face. And we came right there, straight down that side. Man, you can see how steep that is right there. That's what we came down last night off of Carter Dome. That is gnarly. Candyman's down there. He's literally just out of frame. He'll be right here in a second. You come up that. Going up that. We just crested Wildcat A, and there's no view at the top of Wildcat A, you'll just know you're there because you're no longer going up. However, right past it, there's a great campsite, and then there's a view. So we're gonna walk out here to the view and check this out real quick since we didn't get one. And I'm gonna say it's gonna be mind-boggling. Morning.
You can see basically the trail.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get here.
And there's where we stayed last night. That's the shelter system down there.
Yeah.
And that, I can't say it enough, that's where we came down. Definitely go see the view. That was kick-ass. Seeing where you've been when you're here really makes you feel kind of amazing, because it's difficult, but then when you are able to look back from a high vantage point and see it, you're like, my God, how in the hell did I do that? Wow. Grit and determination and complete and total stupidity. That's how I live my life. Complete and total stupidity.
And I'm along for the ride.
Just crested Wildcat B. Mountains are starting to fall down on this trail. Listen, today's much easier than yesterday was so far. I don't want to jinx myself, but the peaks are coming quick and fast and falling down like dominoes. So let's keep eating them like Skittles, man. Bagging peaks, bagging peaks. Wildcat C in the books at the peak. I will say the Wildcats, the views are not great on the peaks. Hope there's a view over here, but number 8. Sitting here from the Wildcat, we can actually see tomorrow. It's crazy how time travel works here. But I'm gonna show you tomorrow, right now. Tomorrow. See that little billy goat path going up through there? Or not that one there, it's actually right on that green patch, not the rock slide. That green patch, there's a trail that I can see that goes right up that. It's gonna be tomorrow. Oh, we crested C on our way to D. So majestic.
Hey, you.
In front of me, there goes the trail. Up through there. Yeah, I think they call that a crag in the rocks. You know what? At first I was kind of upset I forgot my trekking poles. But at this point, I wouldn't be using them most of this trip anyways. I would just be carrying them. So, sometimes accidents turn out well. Coming up, Wildcat D. Let me tell you, it's a climb from C to D. But look at that. 4,062 feet Wildcat Mountain. Right there it says it. Peak D. We gotta get a few more feet up in the air. I said I didn't want to say it early because the Wildcats were just being too gentle to us. But whether you're going north or south, the traverse between Peak D and Peak C, yeah, that's right. It's a good one. But let's get up here and see what we can see. Oh, my God, look at Washington. It's completely open right now. Guys, listen, I know I've showed you Washington 95 times. It's the crown jewel here, man. But I'm not gonna say, I love looking at Washington. Adams, that peak right there, is freaking impressive. My God, is it impressive. And look, it's July. Do you see that right there? Let me zoom in. That's snow, people, in July in the whites. Whew. This is where we are. Down there's where we're going.
We ain't that far apart.
Dude, that's your trail.
Yeah.
Listen, we have been doing basically that for the last 45 minutes.
It is definitely insane.
Hey,
I love it.
complained about 29 minutes for Syntec, and you complained about it.
Yeah, I'm not bitching about it at all. This descent is a pretty good one, man. I'll tell you what. If you're doing this loop, go the way we did. Or else you're day 2 and you started your day 3. Brutal. But yeah, man, we've done our 5 mountains for the day. Did the entire Wildcat. We're just now walking down to 16 here. We still got some more descent, probably about a mile and a half away. So, good news is we should be at camp. It's 3:45. We should be in camp by 6 easy tonight, maybe 5 o'clock. So somewhere. And good camp time tonight. And then tomorrow, presidentials. So you want to be a backpacker, you want to be a hiker. Proud of you.
There's your trail. Oh yeah, no, that's just flat rock, and we're gonna dip down somewhere in there. But this is our trail right here, and that's straight out in front of me. So as you see, that's down.
Thought that one was bad? How about this one?
Yep, that's our trail. Goes way down there, and that is almost vertical. Look, there are my feet. Right there's my foot. And yeah, we're climbing straight down that. You know, gotta go straight down that, and then straight down, straight down, straight down, and out. And I'm not sure where it ends at down there.
But give me a few seconds, and after I roll down this, we'll figure out where it goes.
So we came down that. There comes Brad coming around the corner. Came down this. Still out in front of me. Oh, and yeah, we're still going almost straight down. Just keeps going down. I was up there. Brad's way up there. My God.
I think I can officially add mountaineering to my set of skill sets at this point, because we're basically free climbing down this thing. Yeah, if you're scared of heights, probably not great to do. If you're inexperienced, please have someone with you. One slip here, you're hurt. I know you don't know this. It's been a while since we talked last. We are down off the mountain. You know that road we kept seeing?
There it is. Yeah. See that mountain way up there? Yeah, that was Wildcat 4. Or, well, D's over here, then E's right there. And yeah, so we were way up there when I was showing you all those downs. We came all the way down. You can't see, we was behind that, all the way down and then around.
And this is the face of a hiker who feels like he's been beaten. I'm tired, I'm thirsty, my body don't want food, I'm gonna force it in. But yeah, we're gonna hit camp here. We're at
Pinkham Notch Visitor Center.
We had a little extra trail because of a trail closure, so we put about an extra 0.9 miles on. It was mostly flat, so we gotta figure out if we're gonna hike back down to Glen Boulder or just pick one of these trails, because it's about 0.9 miles down. So we'll find a campsite, and I don't know if I'll talk to you tonight or tomorrow morning. All right, so it is 8:10.
Yeah.
Camp is set. We are in a super secret location that shall remain nameless. It's kind of like our little paradise, so we're going to keep it to ourselves. Heat today here was 90 degrees. humidity, I don't think was able to be measured. Me and Candyman both fought a little bit of, I think, heat exhaustion and slight dehydration today, even though yesterday he drank like 6 or 7 full bottles of water, and he had 8, and I had like 6 full bottles of water with electrolytes. Today I drank 5 or 6 bottles with electrolyte. Brad, or Candyman, is kind of the same, but we were both feeling the heat today. We purposely took it easy and just did the one mountain range. No sense of us killing ourselves. Tomorrow we got the presidentials, which is honestly what we came here for. So, day 2's in the books. Day 3, the morning's going to be brutal, climbing up to Washington. Once we get to Washington, we're pretty much ridge running, and there's not a lot of descent. It looks more, and we've even heard that it's not even anything like what we've been doing with the major downs and major backups. I shouldn't call them major, I mean pretty decent downs, pretty decent ups. But we are at about 1,300 feet, and tomorrow we're going to 6,200 first thing. We are going to go up around Glen Boulder. We're holding to the AT here. It's kind of awesome hiking the AT. Ran into another AT hiker today. He was not happy, but that's okay, man. You know what I'm saying? He had a long freaking day, and they got things so messed up, and they're acting so stupid with the camping things right now that, you know, you're going to get that, man. So don't blame him. I hope he has a great hike the rest of the way. And, yeah, man, Candyman, I think, is already snoozing. Just about. And I am climbing in right now. So, catch you tomorrow. Peace out. Good morning. Day 3 feels like day 15. And of course I would shoot a video as we go up a rock slide. So yeah, I think both of us are pretty beat, pretty exhausted, pretty sore. Last day. Tomorrow, the car. A little bit more suffering, a little bit more pain, but we should be rewarded with the greatest views in the Whites, climbing the crown jewel. I'm gonna say this is not a hike for the faint of heart. Difficulty level is definitely through the roof. So, all right, we're on our way. Catch ya. Okay, little situational update. Candyman is not, he's headed back to the car. He went down to Route 16, he's headed back to the car. The heat and stuff, man, has just got to him, which is a wise decision. You know what I mean? I could tell he wasn't doing good. He knew he wasn't doing good. So day 3 is gonna be a solo. We're gonna try to go up over the mountains. This pinkham notch way down there where I was last night. In the alpine zone. It's just all rock climbing now, guys and gals. I am sweating like a stuck pig. We'll sit here a minute. We'll sit here for a minute, drink a little water, and enjoy the sight for a second. All right, tank out. Do I look beat? I am freaking exhausted. But I'm at Glen Boulder. Look at that thing. Look at it. It's massive. So, you don't know this, but I do. It's been a week since that video just ended. Me and Candyman, the entire time we were there, we thought we were fighting a slight case of dehydration. So we kept giving ourselves hydration checks. We drank tons of fluid. And we got to a point where we were well hydrated. Come to realize we were actually fighting a little bit of heat exhaustion. Candyman had went back to the car, and I pushed on, thinking that once I got up in the alpine zone, I started to feel better. I wasn't feeling bad, but I wasn't feeling great either. But I thought once I got up there, I'd be okay. There was very little cloud cover. I mean, as you can see from the video, I mean, I was in full sun. I had some cool video of the clouds coming over the mountain when I was up there, but I really wasn't able to cool down. And going up Glen Boulder, while it was awesome, it's not the way to Washington. You actually got to drop back down to Tuckerman Ravine anyways, so it's best just to go right through Pinkham Notch up Tuckerman Ravine to Washington. And I knew that there was no way I could make that climb in the shape I was in, so I made the smart choice and decided to take Boott Spur back down to Pinkham Notch, back to the car, and just call it. So like I said in the video a couple times, I'll say it again, you got to pay attention to your body. I mean, I could have seriously hurt or killed myself on that mountain had I continued to push forward. I knew I had to turn around. I mean, it was just, at that point, the mountain too far, we'll call it. Did learn some things while I was there. Made a couple mistakes, as always. But, you know, if you're hiking, learning from your hikes, learning from your trails, just like anything in life, is how you become better and better and better at something. So, till next time, this is Tank. Get outside.